finally have a fight. It's all offense all the time. Brilliant hook there. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here's the bell to start round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter shot. Insane action. Counter punching. The right hook misses. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A punch and just got countered. Do you believe this? Has to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Cards, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
counter punch. There's a counter shot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing. Hold it right there. Crawford in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he scores with the counter. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that... There's the bell for round 4. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Missing with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Can't find a home for that jab. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that. On to the 5th we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Nope, that hook won't score. Missing with the left uppercut. Incredible work rate. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Putting the pedal to the the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't.
There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Score with that right uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That jab doesn't score. Slows down and heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go. It's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Down goes Ward. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch himself out, though. A perfect counter shot. No defense for that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
That's when you talk about champion.
There's the bell for round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And down goes Ward. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You on that?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter punch. That counter shot landed. Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good right uppercut. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Start round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. That time counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. about that time counter shot? You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And that hook misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was... And there's the bell for round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Perfect counter lands. His stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw, Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And down goes Crawford. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 11 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Irish Mickey